Hello everyone, welcome to another Panopto recording. Um, in this final assignment, I think we need to answer three questions. So let's get started. So the first one says, explain the architecture in your diagram. Share your screen to present your network diagram and verification results. So this was my initial um, topology. So as you can see right here, what I when I designed this network, I was trying to implement fault tolerance and high availability. So you can easily see that I am trying to achieve these two features because I am using Ether channels and also the HSRP Cisco protocol, which stands for Hot Standby Router Protocol. And these two main features gives me fault tolerance and high availability. So one of the things I want to talk using this initial topology is that at the beginning when I designed this network, I didn't have too much experience with firewalls. But after this class, everything is different. So initially, I was thinking that the right way to deploy a web server was to deploy in two servers. So I don't know, you can see my pointer, but here is the first one. Is an internal web server using IIS, Internal Information Services from Windows. And this web server was designed to stay internally and to provide services only for internal users. But every company needs also an external um, web server, right? So I put the second one outside of my network on the internet, somewhere in a remote server that could be Azure or AWS, and mainly most of the external users could access this server using the internet without compromise my network. And using this Cisco protocol, the HSRP, um, well, to use this thing, you need to provide the network with two internet service providers for fault tolerance. So I have two providers right here, and these routers are representing my firewalls. So at this point, when I designed this network, I didn't know if I could place two different firewalls and maybe replicating somehow. But after finding more information about Palo Alto firewalls, I found this interesting note that it's possible to configure Palo Alto networks firewalls with dual ISP, which is basically what I am trying to do right here. So, is it possible to have a fault tolerance using just one firewall? So basically, after modifying this initial topology and placing the web servers on the DMZ, which is the most common way to do this thing, my topology ends with something like this. So I am just showing this screenshot of the upper part of my topology. So from here you can see that I have placed the firewall using two ISPs, and also I also added a DMC, and this is going to be the web server. And I think it's a good idea to also add two more devices here running Elastic, just to make sure that we can always monitoring what is happening inside our network. And how can we do this? So the most common way to add these devices to our network is using something that is called taps, but that means adding more hardware to our network. So what I do, it's I add some commands to my Cisco switch, and you can create something similar to a tap using the commands monitor session. I put the commands right here if you are interested in using this feature of Cisco. This is a Cisco switch layer 3. I don't know if this is possible to implement in Cisco Packet Tracer, but these commands are available even on old switches, layer 3 switches. So I think this is a great command, a great way to monitor our internal traffic. Okay, what else? So question 2, it says give 3 examples of security controls you implemented in the next generation appliance. So what I did on my firewall, Palo Alto firewall, I implemented network layer filtering. So I configure flood protection, reconnaissance protection, and also packet-based attack protection. So I included some of the screenshots of what I did, and I also included the application layer filtering, which basically you need to create groups, application groups, and then using security policies, you can allow or deny access to applications. In this case, is I was experimenting just with Google Drive, but there are many applications included in the Palo Alto firewall, so we can allow or deny communication with this application depending on the enterprise requirement. Okay. Question 3, address one of the following. Explain how the next generation can identify applications users connect via HTTPS. The Palo Alto firewall uses policies to identify this connection, but the most important is that I think the most important feature of this device is that it can act basically like a proxy. So the firewall can decrypt all the traffic using certificates, and then once the firewall has inspected the content, it can forward the content to the final destination. It's a very very cool feature. Next question, explain the gaps in your architecture. So my architecture it has many gaps because I didn't um, I didn't implement anything. So basically, what I need to do is to start implementing features on the next generation Palo Alto firewall. Some of them could be. Definitely need to create a zero trust environment. Um, as I mentioned it before, we need to use this feature, the allow only trusted applications, as I mentioned it before, based on the enterprise requirements. And two of the features I really like it about this next generation firewall, it's the use of fire blocking and and the use of data patterns, so you can block very specific threads using these features on the Palo Alto firewall. Okay, I think that's it. I have completed everything. Thank you very much. If you have questions, let me know. And thank you. Thank you very much.